Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Steffy Forrester shows no mercy for half-dead Sheila Carter. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for next week reveal shockwaves will rock Los Angeles as Kimberlin Brown makes a wild return as Sheila Carter. Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, and Dr. Finn's Tanner Novlin. Discovery will turn Steffy Forrester's Jacqueline Matins Wood world upside down, for obvious reasons. B&B spoilers hint Finn's wife will actually be upset that her kid's grandmother isn't dead. That's going to make for some awkward pillow talk. Finn just learned his mother miraculously isn't dead and won't want to leave her side. The good doctor will be walking with his head in his clouds, and it's only a matter of time before their marriage will suffer again. Steffy Forrester really is ruthless. Not only did she tell her husband that she wished his mother, Sheila Carter, was dead, but after she killed her she was unapologetic. We're pretty confident Steffy actually celebrated and toasted to the demise of her mother-in-law behind closed doors. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Steffy will refuse to give Sheila another chance, despite the fact that she was literally kidnapped and held hostage and tortured by Looney Sugar. To make matters worse, she won't even budge on her no Sheila rules. Does she actually expect her husband, who is a doctor, to not spend time with his mother in the hospital? Or let her see her grandkids now that she's back from the dead? Finn has turned a blind eye to a lot of his wife's misgivings, but B&B spoilers and her lack of empathy for half-dead Sheila Carter will be the last straw for her husband. Steffy may want to scoop Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, up fast, because she may get hit with divorce papers this summer. Do you think Sheila Carter deserves a chance after everything she has been through? Or is Steffy right to give her the cold shoulder? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and keep checking back here for more bold and the beautiful spoilers, news, and updates. In the sun-drenched expanse of Los Angeles, where every corner hides a secret and every shadow conceals a revelation, the drama of the Forresters, Logans, and Spencers unfolds like an intricate tapestry. Amongst the vibrant threads of love, betrayal, and ambition, one name resonates with fear and intrigue: Sheila Carter. A name that ignites a tempest of emotions, leaving behind a trail of chaos and heartache. And at the center of this storm stands Steffy Forrester, a woman of grace and steel, unyielding in her resolve to protect her family from the tumultuous winds of Sheila's wrath. As the sun rises over the sprawling Forrester estate, a sense of foreboding hangs heavy in the air. Steffy, the heiress to the Forrester legacy, paces the opulent halls of her family's mansion, her mind consumed by thoughts of vengeance. For weeks she has watched in horror as Sheila wormed her way back into their lives, her sinister presence casting a dark shadow over their once peaceful existence. But Steffy refuses to cower in the face of adversity. With every step she takes, her determination grows stronger, fueled by a fierce maternal instinct to protect her loved ones at any cost. Meanwhile, in a secluded corner of Los Angeles, Sheila Carter lurks in the shadows like a predator stalking its prey. Her icy blue eyes gleam with malice as she plots her next move, a cunning smile playing at the corners of her lips. Despite the near-fatal encounter that left her clinging to life, Sheila's thirst for revenge burns brighter than ever. With each breath she takes, she vows to tear down the Forrester family from the inside out, leaving nothing but ruin in her wake. As the day unfolds, the stage is set for a showdown of epic proportions. Steffy, armed with nothing but her unwavering determination, sets out to confront Sheila once and for all. With every passing moment, the tension mounts, like a taut bowstring ready to snap at any moment. And when the inevitable clash finally occurs, the consequences will be felt far and wide. In a secluded alleyway, far from prying eyes, Steffy comes face to face with her nemesis. The air crackles with electricity as the two women lock eyes, each refusing to back down in the face of the other's fury. For a moment, time stands still as they stand locked in a silent battle of wills, the weight of their shared history hanging heavy between them like a shroud. But Steffy is not one to be underestimated. With a steely gaze, she squares her shoulders and delivers a blistering verbal assault, each word laced with the fire of righteous anger. She condemns Sheila for her crimes, laying bare the depths of her betrayal and the pain she has inflicted upon their family. And as she speaks, a sense of catharsis washes over her, cleansing her soul of the darkness that has threatened to consume her. But Sheila is not so easily swayed. With a cold, calculating smile, she meets Steffy's accusations head-on, spinning a web of lies and deceit with practiced ease. She denies any wrongdoing, painting herself as the victim of circumstance and casting doubt upon Steffy's claims. And with each word she speaks, the the seeds of doubt take root in Steffy's mind, threatening to undo all that she holds dear. But Steffy is not alone in her fight. As the sun begins to set on another day in Los Angeles, her family rallies around her, offering their unwavering support in her time of need. From her mother, Brooke, to her husband, Liam, they stand united against the tide of darkness that threatens to engulf them. And with their love and support to guide her, Steffy finds the strength to face her demons head-on, knowing that together they can overcome anything. As the final rays of sunlight fade into the horizon, a sense of peace settles over the Forrester estate. The battle may be far from over, but for now, they stand united against the forces that seek to tear them apart. And as Steffy looks out over the sprawling landscape of Los Angeles, she knows that no matter what the future may hold, she will face it with courage and grace, ready to confront whatever challenges may come her way. For she is Steffy Forrester, and she will show no mercy for half-dead Sheila Carter. In the shimmering halls of the Forrester mansion, where secrets swirled like whispers in the wind, drama brewed with an intensity that could rival the blazing California sun. The air was thick with anticipation, tensions mounting as the clash between two formidable women loomed on the horizon. Steffy Forrester, the epitome of grace and strength, stood tall amidst the opulent surroundings, her steely gaze betraying the storm of emotions raging within. Her heart pounded with a mixture of fury and resolve, fueled by the memories of betrayal that Sheila Carter, the infamous phoenix of chaos, had inflicted upon her family. Sheila, once thought to be vanquished, had risen from the ashes like a relentless force of nature, leaving a trail of devastation in her wake. Now, lying half dead in a hospital bed, she was a mere shell of her former self, yet her malevolent presence still cast a shadow over the lives of those she had wronged. As Steffy stepped into the hospital room, her heels clicking against the sterile floor, she found herself face to face with her nemesis. Sheila's eyes, hollow and haunted, met hers with a chilling intensity that sent a shiver down her spine. But Steffy refused to cower in the presence of evil incarnate. "You thought you could destroy my family and get away with it." Steffy's voice was a low, dangerous whisper, laced with a cold fury that mirrored the ice in her veins. "You thought you could manipulate and deceive us, but your reign of terror ends here." Sheila's lips curved into a twisted smirk, a glimmer of defiance flickering in her sunken eyes. "You underestimate me, Steffy. I may be down, but I'm far from out. You can't extinguish the fire that burns within me." Steffy's jaw clenched, her fists tightening at her sides as she struggled to contain the rage threatening to consume her. "Save your empty threats, Sheila. The only thing you're capable of is destruction. But this time, you won't get the chance to hurt anyone ever again." With a swift motion, Steffy reached for the IV line attached to Sheila's arm, her hand trembling with a mix of determination and revulsion. As she prepared to deliver the final blow, a flurry of footsteps echoed in the hallway outside, drawing closer with each passing second. Suddenly the door burst open, and in strode Brooke Logan, the matriarch of the Forrester family, her eyes ablaze with a fierce protectiveness. "Steffy, what do you think you're doing?" she demanded, her voice laced with a mixture of concern and admonition. Steffy hesitated for a fraction of a second, torn between her thirst for vengeance and the voice of reason that Brooke represented. But then, with a steely resolve, she met her mother's gaze and spoke with unwavering conviction. "I'm doing what needs to be done, Mom. Sheila doesn't deserve mercy after all the pain she's caused." Brooke's expression softened, her eyes reflecting the turmoil within her daughter's soul. "I understand your anger, Steffy, but stooping to her level won't bring us justice. We have to trust in the law to hold her accountable for her crimes." Steffy's resolve wavered for a moment, the weight of Brooke's words sinking in. But then, as if fueled by an inner fire, she shook her head defiantly. "No, Mom. Sheila has evaded justice for too long. If the law won't punish her, then I will." Before Brooke could protest further, Steffy yanked the IV line from Sheila's arm with a swift, decisive motion, her eyes blazing with a righteous fury. As the life-sustaining fluid dripped onto the floor in a macabre dance, Sheila's eyes widened in shock, her frail form convulsing with the sudden loss. But even as the darkness threatened to consume her, Sheila's lips curled into a chilling smile, a whisper of triumph amidst the chaos. "You may think you've won, Steffy, but remember this, I'll always rise again, stronger than before. You can't keep me down forever." With a final defiant glare, Sheila slipped into unconsciousness, leaving Steffy to grapple with the consequences of her actions. As the echoes of their confrontation faded into the stillness of the hospital room, one thing remained clear. This battle was far from over, and the stakes had never been higher. In the world of the bold and the beautiful, where love and betrayal intertwined like strands of a delicate tapestry. The clash between Steffy Forrester and Sheila Carter would leave an indelible mark on the lives of all who dared to cross their paths. And as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow upon the City of Angels, the stage was set for a showdown of epic proportions, where only the strongest would emerge victorious.